Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Forest Park and Jasper met last night in girls basketball. The Rangers topped the Wildcats 47-33 at JJ's Gym. The Rangers went on a 13-0 run late in the second quarter and started the third to pull away. The Rangers outscored the Cats 18-7 in the third quarter, shooting 80% in that frame. Amber Treader had 13 to lead the Rangers. Lydia Betts added 10. Hannah Schwenk threw in 11 for the Wildcats. Here is Forest Park head coach Tony Hassenauer.
Getting off to the start that we didn't come out, shooting the ball the best and maybe kind of settling for some three-point shots. But we talked about that in the timeout and really wanted to try to bring the game inside and go inside out a little bit more. And once we started getting some penetration, we got some better looks. As far as the little run we went on at the end of the second quarter, I thought the girls did a real good job. We were down 5, I think, and with 30 seconds left, and ended up going up 1 at halftime, and that was a big momentum shift in the game, I felt like. And the girls did a great job coming out in the second half with energy and kind of expanding that lead, going on a little bit of a run, and then kind of forcing Jasper to play catch up the rest of the night.
You guys have had a solid season so far. What have been the keys for your guys' success?
Well, we've got a group of girls that really play for each other. They recognize that we don't have to rely on one person to be the superstar every night, and the girls are always so happy for each other. We had a senior tonight, Linda Jacob, who came off the bench and scored 8 big points for us, and the girls were so excited for her. They're yelling and screaming in the locker room, excited for her, and that's always good to see when everybody's pulling for each other. You can accomplish good things.
It's down the stretch time. What are some of the things you're going to have to tighten up as you move forward and get into the tournament, Tony?
Well, like in the first half tonight, I don't think our rebounding was that great. I think Jasper did a real good job of getting a body on us, and we had a hard time getting those boards. So rebounding is always something that coaches are going to look for and try to improve on. And one thing that we've been working on the last 2 or 3 weeks has been shot selection. I think that's getting better. Sometimes we fall in love with the 3 ball, and we can't afford to do that. But hopefully if we get good balance, good rotation, good shot selection, those things will fall in line for us.
Coach Hassenauer in Forest Park 10-3. They'll play at Pike Central tomorrow. Jasper is 2-5. They will be at Mater Dei. Elsewhere in girls basketball, Bloomfield 46, Northeast DuBois 34. Hadley Foreman had 10 to pace the Jeeps. The Jeeps 8-5 will be at Wood Memorial tomorrow. Girls basketball tonight, Southridge on the road at Mount Vernon. In boys high school basketball, actually going back to some wrestling last night, it was Southridge over North Posey, 46-26. Winners for the Raiders, Cameron Fogel, Cole Worthwine at 120, Xavier Horton at 126, at 132, Caden Andrews, and at 138, Tanner Kane. Also winning for Southridge, Carson Niehaus at 145, Maddox Vernon at 160. Also winning last night, Aiden Vernon at 170, and Reed Schrader at 182. Girls swimming last night, Jasper over Southridge 115-69. The Wildcats dominated almost every swim in that meet. Boys basketball tonight. Finally, Southridge will entertain Tecumseh in the PAC. Raiders are 2-4. Braves 5-3 at this point on the season. Northeast DuBois, meanwhile, will host South Knox tonight. Forest Park will be at Beekler Arena in a PAC matchup with Mount Vernon. Jasper's game with Lincoln tonight, again postponed. The Wildcats will face North at home tomorrow night. That game airs at 1 on Sunday here on 18. College basketball, Wisconsin over Indiana, 80-73 in double overtime in Madison. The Hoosiers outscored the Badgers by 5 in the second half to force overtime. Trace Jackson Davis led Indiana with 23 points, 12 rebounds. Al Durham had 15, Jerome Hunter 12, and Rob Finnessy 10. The Hoosiers are 7-5. They'll be at Nebraska on Sunday. Coming up tonight, Purdue in the Big Ten on the road in East Lansing to take on the Michigan State Spartans. wins. The Boilermakers 7-5 on the season. Pacers are idle tonight. They'll host the Suns at Bankers Life Fieldhouse tomorrow. Also tomorrow, the Colts have ruled out 2 key players for their playoff game against the Bills. Offensive tackle Will Holden is out with an ankle injury, and cornerback Rock Yassin will sit with a concussion. TJ Carey will start in Yassin's place. The Bills are 13-3. The Colts check in at 11-5. Kickoff tomorrow is at 1 o'clock in Buffalo. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS 18 news right after this.